Right, this goes out to the Boggins, alright? Boggins and Chum. Charlie Boggin and John Boggin and them. You're down around Chum saying that this Wayne fella knocked out my son in a few minutes. They fought for 22 minutes, alright? In Athenry. And Davies Martin clocked it, or timed it. For 22 minutes he timed it, right? The fought. The guards came in, a guard named Eamon Dunham. And he ended up anyways. He told him he was going to arrest him or whatever. Wayne, you put your hand out to shake hands with my son. He said he wouldn't shake hands with you. He said you called it a day. Alright? My son said he wouldn't shake hands with you, right? Simply he wanted to finish it. The guard told my son, get out of Athenry. He also told you to get the Chum. Alright? You go around, you talking this and that. You come along and you rang there this evening or whatever, and you said that to David, you said no text messages, right? You got his number. And you said, look at David, you were set up. Alright? We had you set up. Well, that's nothing strange to us. We always know that you do that anyways, right? It's simple as that. You were never meant to go anywhere. You'd have to be in gangs anyways, you know? But I'm going to tell you this here. This is going to you, John Boggin, right? You will have to fight me. I'm 48 years of age, John. You're about 46, alright? I remember when you were boxing years ago, you were never much good. Simple as that. You didn't stay in the boxing club too long, alright? It's as simple as that. I remember you getting stride one time with More. So that you were doing a bit about mountain numbers, right? It's as simple as that. But anyways, you, Charlie Boggin, you told me on the phone, you mentioned about my young lad, James, alright? And you said you were the son that had beat him. You said that New Year's night. You rang up Blackguard on the phone, right? And ended up we accepted it. We told you we'd fight you the next morning. And said, come on up to Tullamore, we'll fight you. I said, me and me 3 sons, I said, me son-in-law, there's no problem in the world. He never came up. He went around blowing shit and this and that and whatever, right? He never came up. And you come along that night, you told me you were the best man in Chum. You told me when you were talking to Denise Bryan, and Denise Bryan was talking to me on the phone, you told me you were the best man in Chum. That you were the best man in the world, you told me, right? Well, I have something to say about that, Charlie. And you said you're the best man in the world. Well, I don't think you're the best man in the world. And that's why I'm saying it here. Because we were never worried about you. Me, my sons, my 3 sons, one was only young lady, right? And my son-in-law. We were never worried about you, right? It's as simple as that. But listen, Charlie, you were saying yesterday in Athenry, how comes there's no fight for you? That you'd beat me and my 3 sons. Well, I knew for you, Charlie, you wouldn't beat me. And 20 years ago, Charlie, when I was fighting, right? When I was fighting, I had my name and I was up there fighting. Why didn't you challenge me that time? Right? It's simple. But I'm going to say it here anyways. You, John Boggin, me and you was going to fight, right? And if I don't beat you, I'll put a rubber around my neck and hang myself. It's as simple as that, right? And Charlie, as you said yesterday, there was no fight for you, right? Ned McDonough had to beg you to fight. It's as simple as that. And when he did ask kids to fight, you're training day and night, and it's as simple as that. And the only ones who are beating blowing Chum now is women, all right? It's as simple as that. You bet your aunt, all right? A cousin of mine, right? So you did, and you bet her daughter. It's as simple as that. But when you come out in front of us, you know the difference, all right? Now, you said you wanted somebody to fight. There was somebody to fight you, right? Here, I have a man here to fight.
This is a message to Charlie Boggin. The story is your nephew wanted to fight me, Patrick. I wouldn't make a little of myself fighting Patrick because he's a nobody. He never had a fight outside the ring in his life. You're the best of the Boggins, Charlie, and I want to fight you. After you're finished with Ned McDonough, I'll deal with you. And there's no problem about that. All you got to do is, when you're finished with Ned, I give you a date and I'll beat you that day too.
Yeah. And I want to say another thing to Charlie, right? I knew years now when you were doing your mouth and you said you'd fight and you do this and then you were the best man in the world and best man in Chum and whatever, right? You were mouthing on my son David, right? My son David said he'd fight you, alright? It's as simple as anything. And I told you on the phone, I said, come on up tomorrow, I said, you'll get the height of fair play, you'll never be blackguard. You wouldn't get a straighter man than what I am, right? Because I've showed fair play for people all over Ireland, don't mind just in much colour, right? It's as simple as that, right? So if you think that, oh, putting out Dinny here because you think he's the best, well, no, my son's is just as good as the man as what he is, right? It's as simple as that. There's nothing bothered about you, right? And we won't call you any names, Charlie, because if you get to calling names or things like that, you'll get no better fella than myself that'll give you plenty stick. I'm just telling you now before you start, right? And the real reason of all this argument will come up, and it might embarrass a lot of people, right? And it'll embarrass your family, Charlie. So I'm telling you here, if you go up in your mouth calling any names or anything like that, that's it. And if you have the bad luck, between now and the date of coming along, a blackguard and any of my sons, they always go alone. We always go alone. We don't go in gangs. As simple as that. And it's like, if you do, there'll be no fair fights. We'll see how it'll go then. We'll have it dirty. Now, that's the way it's going to be.
The story is, I'm fighting Charlie, my brother-in-law David is fighting the Wayne fella, my brother-in-law John is fighting Pigeon House fella, and he's fighting John Boggin. Yeah. And you better be ready on the day.
Yeah. That's it. Charlie,
My other brother-in-law James, he's like 13 years of age, He's fighting Charlie Boggins for the young fella too. Charlie Boggins is not going to sound young fella because he knows he's going to bet. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
But I'm betting Charlie on the day.
Yeah,
That's it.
and if he doesn't go, sure, he's young lads is dead. But look, I'll tell you, Charlie. I tell you the truth. I don't know what your wife you stay with you anyways, because your poor old wife bit to death. So yeah, and that's it. You ever bit to death.
And one day